We are back on the bench. Joe, this is going to be a segment here at the Silent Ice Center as we try and digest complicated terminology in the sport of curling and make it easy for you to understand, Joe. Today we're talking about the LSD, not that type of LSD, the last stone draw. We get a lot of questions about it, Joe, so over to you to help us understand it.
All right, so LSD, last stone draw, we use that in the pre-game practice. This is how we determine who will have the hammer or the last rock to start the game. So both teams, they have two players that will throw a draw to the button.
Right.
And they try to get it as close to that pin as possible. If you cover it at 0, otherwise they take a laser, they measure how many centimeters it is from that button. The team that was closest to the button, so the lowest number in the distance gets the hammer. But we keep those numbers for the end of the week because in the event of a tiebreaker, that distance is what we use to rank the teams. So there will be 8 draws for each team. They all play 4 round robin games. They can ditch their worst 2 draws. So the best 6 is what that total distance will be to rank all these teams. So in the event of a tie,
right,
there's room for 1 tiebreaker on Saturday morning, but if there's more than 1 tiebreaker needed,
right,
you could get eliminated based on your last stone draw ranking.
So fantastic. The LSD has actually grown in priority.
Oh, yeah.
From even your curling days, I think, because it is determined. I mean, we saw in Beijing, it determined playoff spots at the Olympics. How much did you guys put into it? Knowing you wanted the hammer, that was always an important thing, but now it's literally determining your playoff fate.
Well, it's as good as a win out there. And
right,
even for the teams that are in the quarters, it can rank, it can determine seeding, and if you play a lower seeded team with it, it's huge. And it takes up a lot of your practice off the ice just
sure,
to, you got to warm up the path, practice, you know, do I miss these heavy? Do I get too much adrenaline? Do we cook the path too much? And then if you get out of it, you come up short. These teams have gotten so good, Devin,
yeah,
at just covering that pin every single time. And it really is a display of that finesse needed and that fine tuning, that fine motor skill in order to be at the top of the game.
Outstanding. Okay, so when you look at the standings this week on our Grand Slam of Curling graphics, you're going to see LSD. Now you know what it means, and watch for those numbers throughout the week here at the Co-op Tour Challenge.